Okay, gonna pick one. Hard, no. Go back to the problems and pick one. Again, let's skip this hard one and pick one again. Easy, okay. I'll reset this. So this is an easy question, so I'm trying to aim to finish within 10 minutes. Check whether two strings are almost equivalent. Almost equivalent. Two strings word 1 and word 2 are considered almost equivalent if the differences between the frequencies um, from A to Z between word 1 and word 2 is at most 3. Wow, this is very specific. Given two strings word 1 and word 2, each of length n, return true if word 1 and word 2 are almost equivalent or false otherwise. None of the sentences come into my brain. The frequency of a letter X is the number of times it occurs in the string. I did not understand. I'm gonna just read the example. Um, maybe just what? Word 1, A, word 2, B. There are 4 A's in A, but 0 A in B. Yeah, that's, I can understand. The difference is 4, which is more than the allowed 3. And example 2, we have this. I'm supposed to return true because differences between the frequency of each letter, word 1 and word 2 are at mostly y. A appear one time in word 1, that's true. 4 times in word 2, yes. The difference is 3. Okay. B appears one time. Okay. And B appear one time in word 2, so difference is 0. Understandable. C one time, C 2 times, so difference should be 1, yes. D one time, 0 times, so difference should be 1. E 2 times, 0 times, difference should be 2, okay. F 1, 0, so should be 1, okay. And now what? Difference, well, now what? At most 3, so we've seen a bunch of different differences, and the largest difference was 3, so that is why it's not exceeding the threshold of 3, so that is why we are okay to return true. Is that the meaning uh, that I'm supposed to do with this question? So in this case, C 3 times, I don't see, so the difference should be 3. D 2 times, I don't see D equal to, so that should be 2. And A 2 times, A 4 times, so difference should be 2. B 2 times, B 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the difference should be 3. Right. And the largest number was 3. So again, we can return true. Okay. Okay. And the length should be the same. And at the worst case, we are going to have a 100 length character. And we only have lowercase English letter, and I already spent almost 4 minutes. What should I do? So I think what I'm going to do is um, 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 I'm gonna have one variable which is gonna keep track of the largest difference seen so far, and for each character in word 1, I'm gonna check the difference and then always update this largest difference I've seen so far. with max function. And after iteration at the end, I'm gonna just compare whether this largest difference so far is less than or equal to 3. And if that's true, I'm gonna return true, but otherwise I'm gonna return false. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I think what I have to think about next is how to compute every time the difference. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the counter hash map. So which means the key going to be the character uh, for each word one and word two, and just compute the count. The value of the hash map going to be uh, the frequency of the character in each word one and word two. And I'm gonna, after creating two hash map, I'm gonna iterate the the key of the hash map from the word one, and for current characters, I get the value from hash map one, get the value from hash map two. If that character doesn't exist in word two, I'm gonna just get 0 and then just compute the difference. And I'm going to take the absolute value of the difference because it could be negative. Um, so that should work. But my question is, if if a certain character doesn't appear in word one, but if it appears word two, what should I do? Yeah, that's what should actually um, we, we we don't have to think about it maybe. Yeah, we don't have to think about it. We don't care about what, yeah, we only, after creating two hash map, we only just looking at the computing difference from the side of word one, because this case worked, this case worked, this case worked. Let's go back to the question again, once again, before coding. It's 6, no, almost good. I think should work. I think should work. Well, I think should work. Yeah, let's do it. Because I only have 3 minutes to finish this, so I'm gonna create counter one collections, uh, counter word one, damn it, word one, and counter two should be collections of counter word two, and I need to have like diff max, and I'm gonna start from very small number, float minus int, right? And then what I'm going to do is if diff max um, is less than or equal, no, less than or equal to 3, this is true, but if exceeding, that should be false. Okay. And then after this, what I'm going to do is key and value pair in counter one dot items, and I have to compute the difference. So um, counter, so I need to get counter two, so counter two key, and if this key doesn't exist in the counter two, collections counter gonna give us 0. So I'm gonna take the difference by this, and I wanna make it the absolute value, and I'm gonna update diff max by taking a maximum of current diff max and absolute difference that we are comparing right now. So let's run, because I don't have time, so let's run with the test case. It's working, but I don't know whether that's going to work for all the test case. Yeah, it's not working. So I return true by Okay, so I have 3, but I don't have z. Right. So I don't see z, so the difference should be 0. No, difference should be 3, and this is also difference with 3. Why this is false? It's already 10. I cannot solve this one. Maybe I didn't read the question correctly. So two strings are considered almost equivalent if the differences between the frequency of each letter A to Z between word 1 and word 2 is almost 3, given two string word 1. I actually don't know why this is supposed to be false. Oh, I'm going to use this one as a test case. I don't understand. Why is this supposed to be false? Um, Almost equivalent if the difference between frequency of each letter from A to Z between word 1 and word 2 is almost 3. Given two strings, word 1 and word 2, each of length n return to word 1 and word 2 are almost equivalent. Or false otherwise, frequency of the letter x is the number of times it occurs up here. I don't understand. So is it because I'm only looking at the side from word 1, but actually I also have to look at from the word 2 view. So in that case, I get you know the um, this like I have 6, but I don't see I at all here, so the difference is going to be 6, and 6 is bigger than 3, so that is why I'm supposed to return false. Maybe that's the meaning. So in that case, this it's not working, but maybe I just do the other way. Just copy and paste this one. And just do this and do this, and then keep updating the different marks. Uh, it's working. Okay, so uh, yeah, so yeah, so what I did was so I think my approach was kind of bad because I kind of assumed uh, my interpretation of this question was correct, but actually my assumption was wrong. I also to compute uh, the difference, not only computing from word 1 to word 2, I actually need to word 1, word 2 to word 1. So I'm kind of bad because I didn't interpret the problem state incorrectly. But let's analyze what was happening to this solution. So runtime looks good. Memory also looks good. So in terms of memory, so I'm creating two hash map, but I think we have particular constraint, which is saying word 1 and word 2 consist only lowercase English letter. So the number of lowercase English letter is 26. So even if I create two hash maps, the key size at most 26. So it's not going to scale by the length of the given string. So I can say to hash map still the space complexity of all one. And time is I'm doing two hash the length if I use n as a length. So this hopefully is going to be scaled by the length of the data we are given. So that's going to be O over 2n, and it's over n. Um, in terms of this time perspective, I spend more than 10 minutes. I feel kind of bad that I couldn't solve within 10 minutes for easy question, and also it basically happened because of I didn't understand the problem statement correctly. Uh, so it kind of created the timeout. So, but um, I don't really see the way to optimize this one because space is over one and time is over n. But I'm doing two pass to for loop. Well, maybe there's a way to just reduce one for loop, but I don't think about it right now. I cannot think about it right now. So yeah, I'm gonna just stop for now. Maybe there should be a better solution in the editorial or solutions sections. Yeah, that's it.